Hello everybody, Husky here, and welcome to another video. Well, this video is gonna be about something that you probably have already seen from Ice Gold, Awesome Sauce, and that is the state of what is going to be the Wizard101 Bazaar coming after this update. Now, it's obviously safe to say that the Empower market is doomed, dead, just gone. Or for somewhat. So let's go ahead and take a look in the bazaar and take a look here, because obviously this is a topic that needs to be discussed, because obviously there are certain things that you need to, let's go ahead and take a look at reagents here. Or buy reagents. Okay. So, let's go to something like, let's go pet snacks. Because this obviously needs to be discussed. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our lovely rank 7 spells here. Shot to pudding or something. Golden pizza. 725. But if we try to go and sell that same exact thing, I can probably tell you that if we went to go and try to sell the exact same thing, we're only selling it for 58. As you can see here. 58 compared to buying it for over 700. Let's go find another one. Jar of jelly beans. We're only selling it for 58. If we go to buy, and we go and search for that exact same thing, it is currently 725 gold. And it's nearly almost maxed out. Cured tomatoes. You can buy them for 825. There's currently 974 of them. But if you go to the killer tomatoes in your inventory, you only sell them for 66. Now, jewels are probably not going to be unaffected, as you can see here. You're still making a pretty penny off of them. So it looks like jewels are going to be a lot more, obviously it looks here that jewels have a lot more, are going to be sellable for a lot more, as you can see here. Either way, now the big one that we need to talk about is, of course, the most important one, well, one of the more important ones. You can only sell empowers for 160. Now, obviously, back then, or nowadays, obviously, right now you can sell them for about, in Live Realm, around 800 to 2,000, depending on how many are in the bazaar. Now, if we go to the exact same empowers inside the bazaar right now, we'll probably, we can buy them for 2,000, even though there's 762 of them. That is a ripoff. Unfortunately, your max selling price here, look at that. I sold all the empowers for 7,040. Now, what does that mean? Well, what it means is spells that, prices that, spells that used to be really good to sell, stuff like that, are not going to be ever usable ever again. Are not going to be, decent anymore. You're going to be losing a lot more. You're now losing a lot more stuff. You're not getting the same amount of money as you would have been getting in Live Realm. Now, why this is important is because the market of selling TCs is probably going to crash and just probably not going to be worth selling anymore. You can see here, stuff that still has been decent to sell, like the final curtain. you know, like the Rhyme Raiment, like the, you know, like Final Curtain. You know, like the Final Curtain, you know, gear is probably still going to be decently priced and still able to be bought and sold for decent prices. For the most part, depending on what you're trying to sell. Now, noting that, what does this mean for, you know, there are, of course, different types of, you know, there are places like the Gamma's Trading Post and stuff like that, and that is going to ruin, you know, the whole bunch of the trading and, you know, sort of the money that comes out of that is a problem. But, you know, obviously, you know, what does this mean for farming? What are you going to do when you need gold and you're trying to farm a certain place but you don't get it? What happens? Well, what happens is you're going to start seeing, you're going to probably have to quest twice as much and twice as hard to get stuff that you can sell for money. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, of course. So, the whole thing about the reagents stuff, I'm not gonna cut that out. I had a glitch with my microphone, just, anyways. Either way, what you're going to see is, you know, the gear that has been, you know, sellable for good money, it might stay positive or it might start dropping negative, but if you are getting ready for, you know, for test realm, the note right now is sell your empowers, sell your snacks while you can, because by the time the new update rolls out, you're not going to be making any more money off of them. So it's best to sell in now and cash out, like, you know, because the Wizard101 stock market for gold is about to hit an all-time low, and you're probably not going to be getting as much gold as you used to. If you want a better explanation about it, go ahead and check iSchool's video. I will link it in the description below. That's why, he, and I've said it before, but iSchool, Liam, people like that, they give me the ideas for, I like to talk on the topics that they cover as well, because I feel like they are reliable sources in the Wizard101 community that give good opinions for most of the stuff that they talk about, and that's why I decided to make my own opinions on it, and they align similar to what iSchool's been said in his video. Like I said, I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, as you saw, there is, right now, empowers are going to be selling for a lot less. Pet snacks, same thing, but you'll have to buy them for more expensive. Unfortunately, this is probably going to make it so that you're not going to be able to, you're going to have to rely more on farming for your gold rather than going and getting empowers and pet snacks from your outer harvests. It's unfortunate, but in the long term, in big numbers, if you have a good amount of couch potatoes and stuff, of pet snacks, you can still sell them for okay amounts. You're not going to be getting what you used to. You can still get okay. I'm not going to call them decent. You'll get okay returns. Not good, not great, not decent, just okay. You're not, the cost of stuff like pet hatching still is a problem, as pedigree numbers, if they cap, in the 70s, you're looking forwards to 100,000 crowns at certain points, which is not good. So with this, I guess I'll call it the Wizard101 stock gold market, with this change, you're probably going to have to work more for your hatches and not get as well returns from your gardens and other options of selling. It's unfortunate, but it's one thing that'll probably have to be looked at later and maybe reverted or fixed in the future. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Once again, Icicle's video will be in the description below. Take a look at that one. And a shout out to him for making his video first so that I could get my inspiration to make this one. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be streaming later tonight as we continue our Selenopolis questing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.